an ordinary, like, here's your guitar, sit there, look good, and then just sing. It was like you had to play a character from your dark past that kind of lives with you for, for however long you had him, and you have to make him come to life in an orderly fashion, in a way which you've never really seen or have seen done before. And the crazy part was you had to act it out. And for me, it was intense, because I don't think, because for the longest time I was worried that I didn't know how that would turn out, and I was worried that he wouldn't turn out. So that was one of my biggest challenges, and I was afraid of being judged as well on set, because the people that I work with, they're all people that have known me for being a director. And every time I'm on set, I just have a cap on. I have, I look the part. I don't even know what that is, but I don't look like a flashy artist. But so it's kind of weird turning into one, and then going on set and then just changing characters, like, and then you just look into the camera and the music starts and you just have to start acting. But for me, it was the first time, and I don't think I've ever done that. And I know I was pretty worried. But after a while, you get used to it. I figured the person that was going on set wasn't me. I had to leave Ian behind, and I had to bring up Mito. So that was crazy. And when I did that, I think for the longest time, I really did believe I was Mito. I know it's like, like the actors and actresses do. But for me, to be able to, I don't know if you guys realize, but if you look at me now, and you look at any of my music videos that have Mito on it, or me in there, it's like a complete different person. Like, you probably would never guess that this me is that me on screen. And I love that. I loved that comparison and that contrast, because in order for this to work, if I saw my music video, I would have to also believe that wasn't me. Like, I would have to really, really fool myself to think, that's how much I would have to pull out from, like, me to not be this me, like the regular me, like ha ha ha, goofy, and turn into this dark stranger. So that was the process, and I don't think I've ever talked about this, but that's kind of what I really wanted to talk about. And it was crazy. And what was more crazy was, so after the Mito album finished, because I haven't been on social media for a very long time after that, it's because I was trying to get out of character. And I mean, I'm sure you hear it all the time, but for me, it was fucking crazy, because I lost, like, I had to lose, not had to, but I wanted to lose so much weight for that. I guess I automatically just lost a lot of weight to become Mito. And then I was trying to get out of that character, and it took me about 3 months, to finally snap back to me. And then I started rebuilding. So for me, I think from now on, I kind of know how to gauge this art. And I think there's a few things that I would have to probably be careful of. But I think in the end, I now know how to approach it. And I think that was probably the most challenging part. But that's what I had to go through to give you Mito, because it wasn't just it wasn't just like, hey, let's just turn you into this person on set, makeup and everything. it was very much more of a mental process, and I had to figure out how I wanted to portray this character through editing, but also through cinematography, and like not only that one personality, but a lot of personas that he probably holds. And I had to play each character to a certain way. And mind you, none of it was perfect. I don't think it was anywhere near perfect. It could have been better for sure. Do I have some ashium? Wait, what's ashium? Like, it could have been better? Yeah, it could have been better. Thank you. Yeah, No Blueberries was fun. It was that too. Like, it was just it was crazy. Yeah. So yeah, that's the kind of story that I had. Yeah. So Mito is based on the mental health issues that, let's say, an individual like myself, that has bipolar would go through. The crazy ups and the crazy downs. You don't really have an in between, but it's crazy. But the whole point of it is, as high as you go and as low as you go. Those are like, sometimes you feel like they're two different yous, but they're you in the end, and you both need each other. It's kind of like yin and yang, it's like it balances out everything, and that's literally what I had to deal with, I guess, growing up. But for me, it's like I made peace with it and I accepted it, and it's not something that I want to fix, because not necessarily you can really fix it. I mean, so it's, for the longest time I resisted it, but I don't think, but now I know that that's kind of what made me. If I didn't have those crazy lows, or those dips, I don't think I would had the inspiration to conjure this up. So in all aspects, it worked out, and I made something of it. And I think that was the message I was trying to give everyone, is you can make something of it. And not necessarily does it have to always be a bad thing, I like to express it, Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Fuck, any artists I would like to collab with in the future? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm really open for suggestions. I like, because I'm so into it. I'm making like a song now as we speak. But yeah, I really have to think about that. Sorry, those are moments that people like screen capture, and then it's just like I just see it on my timeline. But anyway, thoughts on mint chocolate. I like mint chocolate. Honestly, like, I don't know what the fuss is with everyone like not liking mint chocolate. I like mint chocolate. I honestly sometimes prefer mint chocolate ice cream. I don't know how many of you are gonna unfollow me when I said that, but yeah, sometimes mint chocolate ice cream, like, I sometimes crave it. I don't know why, but I do. And no, I don't eat toothpaste. Mint chocolate for the win. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad too. Oh, my neck. Oh. Sorry, I can't twist it right now. Mint chocolate does taste like toothpaste, but I mean, we all know what the taste of toothpaste tastes like, because obviously we put it in our mouths with a toothbrush, on the toothbrush, maybe a little bit of water, but on the toothbrush, and you put it in, and you brush, but you don't swallow. Because I used to swallow toothpaste. And I don't think that turned out really good. Please, no stretching. Okay, I don't. I mean, okay, if you're the boss, I won't stretch. Sorry. Do I like durian? I do like. I mean, honestly, I've had 2 experiences with durian. One was good and one was bad, so I don't really know. I guess good is like when you have good durian, like good quality, it doesn't taste or smell as bad. But when you have something bad, yeah, when it's apparently it's not that good. But hey, on another note, I want to thank you guys so much for I thank all the fans. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I'm so terribly sorry. Are you okay? Are you okay? Okay. Are you sure you're okay? I'm so sorry. Yeah, I just want to thank all the fans out there for always constantly supporting DPR. I mean, I say this time and time, you must get so tired of it, but I really do think we are still a growing movement. I like to call it a movement. It sounds cool. So I think we're a growing movement. And, like what we do and what we make, and at the end of the day, it's crazy because, in all reality, it's, we sometimes do things that we don't like, that not necessarily gives us a lot of exposure, if you know what I mean. And we do a lot of things that won't necessarily give us, certain things that, I guess, certain ideal things that wouldn't make us who we are, if that makes any sense at all, because in my head that didn't make any sense. But I'm actually really proud of like our little movement that we have, our community, our DPR family, I would like to say. And I think, even though we're small, I don't think we're that small, but I mean, even though we're a small movement, I think we're probably one of the most prideful and one of the most strongest movement fan base that we ever, like, that anyone could probably ask for, honestly. If you're like a DPR, like if you're a DPR follower, and if you followed us from day one, then like it's like we're growing together. It's not really like, it's so much has gone into this. It's crazy. Just like the time I ate toothpaste, it's a lot has went into it. You don't know what the toothpaste has become of, but that's just exactly like what DPR is going to become like. It's going to become like, actually, yeah, we don't know what it's going to become like, but yeah, I'm more than happy to grow this movement out with you guys, and so are the rest of the kids on our team. So expect a lot, because we'll always top that expectation. Stay healthy, stay creative, but most importantly, stay happy and stay simple. You don't really need to think too much. Scratch the part where I said DPR is going to become a toothpaste, but yes, we're going to grow this movement out, all right? And we're going to make a cult. That probably doesn't sound that good, but, like a cool cult, not like those weird cults, but like a cool cult. Does that even make sense? Has there ever been a cool cult before? Or are cults necessarily in relation to like those weird ass things, those weird ass groups? But yeah, it is it is quite a strong movement, and I couldn't be more happy. And I'm so happy when, you know, everyone like has their little theories on our music videos. The series that the music video that came out for Yellow Cab isn't in relation to Deep Your Lives Is Anybody Out There. So that is a series of its own. I'm not saying that Yellow Cab is a whole series of its own too. It was like a 3-minute 40 high teen Netflix Korean drama that was just packed into 3 minutes 40 seconds. Just think of it like that. And the Mito series and the Is Anybody Out There series, the Spaceman and the Doc Doodle Madoodle, whatever his name is, that's a complete different series. So those are stories that I will hopefully want to continue, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. So that's all for today. That's all I wanted to say, and I'll see you guys later. I'll see you next time. Oh, sorry, did I cut too fast and saying bye? Alright, I have to turn this off now. Not after a bottle of water. It's not sponsored, by the way. But anyway, I have to go now. So thank you guys so much for joining me on live. You guys are so... Sorry, I was going to say you guys are so beautiful, but that just sounds pretty cheesy. But it is my song, so... yeah. Listen to Yellow Cabs, and if you haven't seen the music video, go see it now. Look forward to Live's EP that's coming out. It's a banger. It's a banger. And yeah, look forward to more things that are coming out soon, because the whole team's working really hard. That's probably a screenshot. Alright, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Love you all. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. Mwah!